Hey everybody, welcome to another Hobo Homestead video. This is a quick little video just to give you a bit of info on what's coming up. As you can see, I'm in cycling to work mode, and I'm enjoying it today because of a couple of reasons. One, I don't have the dog with me, which has given me an opportunity to ride my surly troll. And secondly, there's a closed road in the area around where I live. It's one of the little local roads I take. It's actually closed for 3 days. So what that means is I get to come on the bridleways. So I can have a nice little off-road action. As you can see, the Surly has a small front chainring. This is a 30-tooth single front chainring. Running along back to an internally hub geared Sturmey Archer. This is an 8-speed Sturmey Archer, so that's a 25 tooth sprocket on the back, 30 on the front, and it gives me a nice range of gears on this 26-inch wheel. Got a nice low bottom gear, but I've still got a good fast high sort of cruising gear and sort of downhill / tailwind gear. Currently the bike has flat handlebars and bar ends. I do have another set of handlebars which I may or may not change. These are sort of being tested at the moment. I've got a more swept back bar because the thing I find with flat handlebars is they can be a little bit harder work on your wrist, but with the bar ends on, that's good. The front tyres, or the tyres, are also new. Normally I'd have a set of Schwalbe Marathon Plus, but these ones are a Land Cruiser. The nice thing about these is they have, if you can see through the mud there, they have a central raised tread here, which when you're on the road, that's what you're riding on all the time, and the knobbly bits just come into their own when you're on the little muddy bits and things. So sort of a nice efficient tyre to ride on, but useful when the tracks get a little bit rougher. The saddle on here at the moment is just well, it's supposed to be a lovely super duper gel saddle, but remains to be seen whether or not that actually stays, how comfortable it is. That may get changed for my Brooks, just for the long periods of time I'll be in the saddle on this bike ride. And there we go. The panniers, I'm resisting the temptation to buy new panniers. These ones are pretty old and tired, but they'll do the job. They're not waterproof, but plastic bags inside, and the waterproof covers that they come with should mean that if we do have bad weather, my stuff should stay fairly dry. Our public bridleway is brilliant. Country code and all that. Close the gate. Bullocks to you, I say. I've got to be honest, this is a pretty nice way to start my working day. Of course it means I'm going to be late for work, but sometimes it's nice to pause and take a break. Can't be rushing around all the time. Okay, so having got the cow's ear thing out of the way, I can now tell you what I was supposed to tell you in that video, which is about the trip that we've got coming up. Myself and a couple of friends are going to be cycling from Annan, which is just over the border into Scotland, up to Edinburgh, and that ends up actually being coast to coast because we go from the Solway Firth up to the Firth of Forth up by Edinburgh. It's a journey of a little bit over 100 miles, about 120, 130 miles I think, which we're splitting over 2 days. Could do it in one super long day, but because it's November, we're going to split it down into 2 days, and we're staying in Peebles overnight. So I'll just quickly show you on the map. So sorry about the map being maybe a little bit awkward to see, but this is the Solway Firth, which obviously leads into the Irish Sea. This is Annan, where we're starting. Just here is Gretna, where I got married, Gretna Green. That's last summer, and sorry, last winter, and we stayed at Lockerbie, just out of shot. But anyway, we're starting in Annan and heading north. So there's Lockerbie down there. We're going to be sort of coming across all of this lot up here, which is all sort of known as the Scottish borders. Crossing this lot here. This is all going to be pretty hilly, this bit. Overnight stop on the first night is in Peebles, Star. And the next day we've got a slightly shorter day. This is Edinburgh here, so we're going to be coming straight up this, and then the Firth of Forth, Edinburgh. So as long as we get to the sea there, we've done a coast to coast from south to north. Now, of course, as I said in the video earlier, my plan is to change the handlebars on that bike, probably, and do it on the Surly Troll, and give that a really good test on this ride. So that's coming up. That's in about 3 weeks' time. I'll get some video, I'll get some photos, and upload them to the channel, and I hope you enjoy it. All the best for now. Cheers, guys.